What separates the human from the divine? It's not the body or time. It's forgetfulness. Forgetting that we are gods, that our soul is as ancient as creation itself. Among the many spiritual paths reminding us of our celestial origins, few are as deep and revealing as Hermeticism. In today's fast-paced, surface-level world, many seek quick relief for their pains, but the Hermeticist seeks the key to unlocking the final door. This key isn't found in books, gurus, or doctrines. It lies within, wrapped in 7 veils. The journey isn't outward, but an inward plunge. This video offers a map, not a manual, for those wishing to live as true Hermeticists amidst the noise of the modern world. If you're here, perhaps you're ready. Silence. As a science, silence is unbearable to a mind conditioned to constant noise. When freed from external sounds, we fill the silence with thoughts and projections. But silence is not emptiness. It is presence, a fertile field where truth can emerge. In Hermetic traditions, silence is not just a virtue, but a spiritual technology. In the ancient Egyptian temples, initiates entered the mysteries not through words, but absence, silence, and darkness. As the Book of the Dead says, the silence of the heart is where the gods dwell. Hermes Trismegistus understood silence as the womb of the Logos, the matrix from which the creative word arises. Modern science, though hesitant, is beginning to see the depth of silence. Studies show that just 2 minutes of silence activate brain areas involved in emotional processing and sensory integration more than music. The Hermeticist seeks not surface silence, but the deeper silence of the mind and identity. In this silence, the mind surrenders to the flow of the all. The Corpus Hermeticum teaches, "Renounce the word if you wish to hear the divine word." This is not metaphor. It is direct instruction. The voice of God, or higher intuition, can only be heard when the mind is free from the I. To live as a Hermeticist in the modern world means creating spaces of silence, not as an escape, but as communion with the real. Silence becomes a practice, an invisible laboratory for refining consciousness. In stillness, the alchemist begins to distill the ego until only the essence remains. Meditation, in the Hermetic tradition, is not about forceful concentration, but about offering attention. It's not about silencing the mind, but about listening beyond it. The body is temple, the body is laboratory. Before the body was seen as a machine, it was understood as a temple, a mirror of the cosmos, of the soul, and of the laws. The Hermeticist walks the path where the body is neither an obstacle nor an object, but a portal where the great work unfolds. Unlike traditions that view the body as impure, Hermeticism affirms that the body is the visible manifestation of the invisible. The Emerald Tablet states, "That which is above is like that which is below, and that which is below is like that which is above, to accomplish the miracles of the One." To live this vision today, the Hermeticist consecrates the body daily, not through external rituals, but through inner attitudes. Eating, breathing, moving, everything becomes a ritual, because the body is the vessel of transformation. If the body is fragmented or distracted, no alchemy is possible. Paracelsus, the alchemist, said, "The body is the laboratory of the spirit, and the blood is its mercury." The body holds the memories, emotions, and energies that are the raw material for spiritual transformation. Breathing, the most direct way to align body, mind, and spirit, is central to Hermetic practice. By breathing deeply and with awareness, subtle channels open, allowing for a deeper flow of energy. The body is a temple, and everything we do with it is an offering. To live as a Hermeticist is to slow down and be present in every gesture, to make the body capable of containing the divine fire. Will as fire, life as work. The body is the laboratory where eternal elements intertwine. Earth in the bones, water in the blood, fire in desire, air in breath, and ether in consciousness. Understanding the body as a temple, the Hermeticist sees everything he does with it as part of the great work. His life becomes a rite, his challenges alchemical flames. Through this process, the illusion of separation dissolves, and he becomes aware of the one within. The Hermeticist does not seek fame or recognition. In a world obsessed with spectacle, he values silence and discretion. He walks among men, but does not become like them. He does not seek to dominate, but to listen, observe, and speak with precision, knowing that every gesture is a reflection of the divine. The Hermetic Law of Correspondence. Everything is connected in Hermeticism. What is done in thought reverberates in matter. What is purified in the body elevates the soul. The Hermeticist understands that he is the cause of his reality, and this knowledge brings great responsibility. He reclaims his power not through domination, but through coherence, by living in alignment with the laws of the universe. Conclusion. Awakening from the dream. The Hermeticist knows he is not exempt from human experiences. He walks the world, faces challenges, and feels emotions. But he no longer believes in the illusion of separation. He knows he is dreaming, but rather than escape, he awakens others when they are ready. His life becomes a living ritual, and through his presence, he plants seeds that grow in divine timing. Living as a Hermeticist in the modern world is not about escaping mysticism, but about embodying it. Every moment becomes sacred, every gesture a reflection of the divine. As Hermes Trismegistus taught, as above, so below. As within, so without. This is not just a phrase, it is the architecture of reality. When we live by this truth, nothing remains mundane. Everything becomes magical, and life itself becomes a ritual through which we remember who we are. At the end of all paths, the final secret is clear. You were never separate. You were always divine. Every breath you take is the universe remembering itself through you.